all Olympic athletes want to win a medal, right? So what differentiates those who do and those who don't? I'll let you in on a little secret. It's not their goals. So in today's video, I'm going to tell you why I stopped setting goals as a dancer. Okay, number one, winners and losers have the same goals. I'm gonna pull back to my Olympic athlete example, right? So you can have two Olympic athletes that have the same goal, but it's not the goal that magically wins them the medal, right? It's the work. The difference between the one who gets it and the one who doesn't is the work. So if I were to be working really hard on my fouette turns, if I was a lyrical contemporary jazz dancer, or if I'm working really hard on my wings, the goal of getting those steps accomplishes nothing for me. It is the work that I put in. Number two, achieving a goal is just a momentary change. I'm gonna use a non-dance example that I really relate to for this one. So if you have a super messy room, because you're a generally messy person, you could say this weekend, my goal is I'm going to get that room spotless. It's gonna be so clean. So you spend your whole weekend cleaning your room and it's perfect. Then the next weekend shows up and it is a disaster again, because in that week in between, nothing changed about your day-to-day habits. Your systems did not change. You still didn't pick up your clothes, you still didn't make your bed. So your goal was to have a clean room, you achieved it, but it was just a momentary change. Number three, goals restrict your happiness. They're joy killers. If you are working towards a goal, you're not gonna be happy until you what? Reach the goal. You lose track of all the wins along the way, or even worse, just the joy of doing what you love in the first place. So if I wanna get that fouette turn, I really wanna get those wings, and each day in and out, I haven't gotten there yet, what do I feel? Disappointed. I have lost the joy of what I love doing in the first place. Goals restrict happiness and kill your joy. Number four, goals are at odds with long-term progress. Essentially what that means is goals end. You're gonna train to run a marathon. You train, you ran the marathon. It's over, it's done, right? Goals end. So let's say that my goal was this time a pirouette turn, okay? Or drawbacks if you're a tap dancer. Okay, and those were the end goals for me. I work really hard, I achieve those goals, and I'm done. I am now cut off a world of potential, right? Because I stopped when I met my goal. Okay, so those are my four. So I'm sure at this point you're saying, okay, Kara, great. So I never set a goal ever again, right? And of course, that's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is the focus of the goal distracts us from the work in front of us, from the systems and the habits. Those 1% changes that we can make every day that will far, not only meet our goals, but far exceed our goals, right? So if we were to be learning a different skill, like basketball, for example, good for you if you're a basketball player. I'm gonna stick with dancing. But if I did not know there was a game to be won, if I were just learning the skills, training, practicing, putting all my effort into basketball skills, day in and day out, do you think I would make a team someday? And if I really worked really hard and made a good team, do you think that team would win a game someday? I would say, yes, I would make a team. And yes, I would win a game. And I could achieve those things without ever having those goals be at the forefront. But instead, the 1% change I was going to make every day with the habits and systems that I put into place for my training and growth. So as a dancer, there are lots of things I would love to be able to do, but instead I'm gonna focus on being stronger, being more committed to improving my technique every single day. That will far exceed the potential I think I have sitting here today. And I know it will for you too. So what's your 1% change? What is your system, your habit, the little thing you're going to improve on today, you're gonna work towards? Maybe it's your flexibility. Maybe it is strength. Maybe it is that one section of that one tap step or dance move that you're just going to drill over and over and over again. Maybe it's that piece of choreography you're gonna repeat over and over and over again. Maybe that 1% today for you is just evaluating where you're at as a dancer And if you need help doing that, if you're a tap dancer, I have something to help you. I have a 5-question quiz, just 5 quick questions, and it's going to spit out a result for you of this is what level you are, and here's an action plan on how to grow quickly. So go ahead and take that quiz and get those results. Okay, friends, stop setting goals. Start forming habits and systems.